Resume is an art of revealing your self-worth. If we live in a fantasy world, the knowledge to write good resumes would be an arcane art, worthy of working with the ruler of a kingdom.
There are a couple of elements that will make your resume stand out and make you a competitive candidate for the job you are applying for. The first element would be how you format your resume, how you weave the elements of your resume, making it a coherent reading experience for your potential employer. The choice of font type like Times New Roman, or the font size, the font spacing is also important, anything that will make it readable. It is common knowledge that employers are interested in the skills you have acquired. Somewhere in your resume, you want to have the section for skills that really stand out, maybe after the education section. It is a good idea to write down specific skills like statistical data analysis instead of proficient in MS Excel, but you may not want it to be too specific like, hey, I know how to use a VLOOKUP on command on Excel.
The next important element will be education. It is not just about where you study and what you are studying in, but more like if you have any honors or scholarly awards, just put it in there and make it loud. This is to show that you have achieved something great throughout your education. Also, you might want to mention a few courses you have taken relevant to the job you are applying to, but don't list them all because that's already on your transcript. Mention a number of relevant courses so that you tailor the interviewer's eyes to the expertise you possess.
When it comes to experience, it would be a nice idea if you point out the responsibility that you carried and not just the title. What I mean by that is, for example, you are the president of your society. It would be a great idea to mention Managing Society of Young Engineers as president than just President of Young Engineers Society. In addition to your resume, you will need a cover letter, or others might call it a statement of purpose. When writing your cover letter, make it scream, I have the skills for the job. That is, you are doing what is commonly known as skill matching. It is crucial to know what kind of skills your future employers want in their employees, and your task is to match those.
There are a few interesting interview tips you might want to consider. You probably can find online all kinds of interview tips, but here are a few catchy ones. Bring a copy of your resume for the interview, because the interviewer might ask for it. Who knows, right? And it will be handy too. When you are given the opportunity to ask questions, you might want to try asking something along the line of, if you are looking for something better in me, what would you suggest for me to improve myself based on what you already know? It is nice to be humble and seek for self-improvement, right? And also, a thank you note via email after the interview, like a day or two, would also be a nice thing to do.